Hello, welcome to my pop music quiz for the years 2022 to 2023. I am Expert English and this quiz is hosted on TES. I hope that you do purchase this and leave me a 5-star review. So the quiz for this year has got 7 rounds. There are a total of 84 questions and 132 available marks. Let me talk you through each of the rounds. So we begin with the pop music quiz in which students have to name both the artist and the song title. There are a total of 12 questions in this round for a total of 24 available marks. So these are all really famous pop songs that were released in the last year or two. And I found all of these on the Spotify most streamed or YouTube globally most streamed. Even I've heard of most of these songs. So they are very mainstream and the students should be able to have a good crack at getting these right. They've all got over like 10 million views on YouTube as well. Most of them have got more like 400 million views. Then after that, we've got round 2, which is 2-second belters. So on this round, we have got lots of really famous singers and just 2 seconds of their voice. So students will need to guess the name of the artist. So on here, we've got Sam Smith, Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, quite famously recognizable voices that you would know within a couple of seconds. Also Taylor Swift. And then we are on to round 3, which is a finish the lyric round. So for this one, you'll need to play the clip, and then depending on the clip, it either cuts a little bit out in the middle or cuts off at the end, and students will need to fill in the gap. The number of spaces are the number of words that are missing. I tried to do relatively easy ones. I think that they'll be able to get most of them. Personal favourites. So we all know that this year, where are we? Is it on this round? I think so. Yeah, we've got Shrek. I think I also had Running Up the Hill. Running Up the Hill, yeah, that should be on there too. And then after that, we've got round 4, music videos. So this is your choice how to do it. Each round has got a GIF of a famous music video, and students need to name the artist and the song. If you like, you've also got a sound clue from that song, so it's your choice. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can play the sound clue. If you want to make it harder, don't play the sound clue. Or you can make students beg. That's always fun as well. So there are 10 questions on this round. BTS there, and The Weeknd, and of course a bit of Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, and Olivia Rodrigo, really popular at the moment. Then after this, we've got round 5, which is a guess the year. So these are all really famous songs that were released in the last decade, and students have to guess the year in which they were released. This type of round usually works quite well because students can be like, oh no, that song came out when I was in year 8 and that was in year da 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 da. The years are a little bit more defined when you're younger compared to when you're older, so I always find that this one gets students thinking and arguing and reflecting. Reflecting, not arguing. Okay, arguing a little bit. And then on to round 6, which is 8-bit. So this is famous songs that have been turned into polyphonic style ring tunes. I think there are 10 questions on here. And again, famous songs from artists like Owl City and One Republic. Little Nas X is on here as well. So that should be fun. And then after that is our final round, which is the second pop music round. And again, these are all really famous songs that were released in the past couple of years and that have ranked really highly on Spotify for the end of the year 2022. So I was looking at the most streamed songs of 2022. So not all of them were released in 2022, but they're songs that everyone has been listening to this year. Plenty on there that were released in 2022 though, like we've got some new Taylor Swift on there. And there are 12 questions here for a possible 24 marks. Then after that, students can get the answers. But as I say, if you're doing this in tutor time, you can just click the answers button for each round and do it that way. Or if you're doing it as one giant mega quiz, then all of the answers are at the end of the PowerPoint. And I'll show you in a second, but there's also a teacher answer sheet too that you can have in front of you if you want to mediate. Obviously, it's up to you if you want to be a little bit kind with allowing marks. For example, I always thought that the Olivia Rodrigo lyric was crying on the floor of my bedroom, but upon Googling, apparently it's bathroom, and I bet some students will also say bedroom. So your choice, how kind you want to be. Here are all the answers. then once you've finished, there is also a page for the winners. You can play We Are the Champions, optional to give a prize if you want, maybe some chocolate. And just a reminder at the end, if you like this quiz, if your students like the quiz, then please do give me a 5-star review. It really helps. It boosts me up the algorithm on the TES search function. So please do give me a 5-star review. I'd really appreciate it. Let me also just show you the teacher answer sheet right here. So if you want to have a quick glance at the artists and songs, then you're very welcome to. You can pause the video. And then here's the second half. And there's something similar for students to fill in, just a blank one over here to keep them on track. Yeah. So I hope that you guys have fun with this quiz. Please do leave me a 5-star review and happy quizzing.